youth is usually looked upon favorably. But for the Elon women's lacrosse team that will begin their first season of play in the spring, it is not a discussion point.
We don't like to say that we're young.
But with 21 freshmen on a 25-player roster, it is easy to understand why people may be uneasy, but not the players and coaches.
We don't see that as a disadvantage. It's actually, I think, an advantage since there is no team dynamic already in place. It's much easier to just build one. We don't have to worry about bringing them into one that already exists.
Everyone is on the same level. This is all of our first years. We really have bonded over that and are all ready to make history. We're all ready to set precedents for Elon Lacrosse.
We're not worried about the fact that we have 21 freshmen on a 25-person roster. We're just getting after it, just having fun, trying to get better every day. You hear coaches say, well, you know what, we're young this year. That's a built-in excuse to fail. That's what that is. We are who we are, and you can't really worry about what year you have.
The other 4 players were brought in from the club women's lacrosse team, and they have made an impact.
I think the best thing that we did so far was keeping those 4 girls last year. They have been phenomenal.
Leadership is key to keeping a team together, especially in an experienced one. So what is asked of these 2 seniors and 2 sophomores?
Just be like the communication line between the coaches and the freshmen. They always say 3 before me, so talk to your teammates before even going to the coaches, so we're that line in between there.
I think it's really just to be a good role model and be there for the girls. If they're feeling down, I want to be there to pick them up and tell them, hey, you can push through this. It's just a bad day. Tomorrow will be better.
They had a year to kind of work with us, and so when the freshmen come in and have questions about why we're doing something or what we're doing, they've already done it, so they can kind of help out that way.
They definitely have given us a little more guidance than we would expect. I mean, we obviously, lacrosse-wise, we all have experience as well, but Elon-wise, they kind of have guided us into, where to go, when to do it, how to interact with teachers, more just be almost like older sister figures.
And the upperclassmen are not the only leaders of the team. The 2 coaches both spent time with the prestigious Duke women's lacrosse team. Hexter is an assistant coach, and Crotty is a player, and those experiences have helped to develop this team.
They're both absolutely amazing coaches. They know what they're talking about, they have a ton of experience. The little things, they make a big difference, and they're really good at picking out exactly what you need to work on to help you become a better player.
I just feel privileged to be able to learn under them and learn everything based off of what they did at Duke, and now they're bringing it to us so that we can be that great team eventually.
The amount of knowledge I've gained in lacrosse is absolutely incredible.
Do you guys see, you have that initial dodge and you back out, everybody separates again. Don't pass it, go again.
They're just so smart in everything. My stick skills have improved. Just my mental game is so much better now. They just really inspire you and make you want to be better. So I'm much more motivated than I think I've ever been before.
Our coaches find amazing ways to combine having a great time and working really hard to make us become a better team, and they know, we understand when we need to crack down and get serious and when we can be a little bit looser. So it creates a really great environment for us to develop as players.
Putting the pieces of the puzzle together is something that I think we're pretty good at. Every player's got a bright spot. Right, you gotta find that and put it into play, and the kids are doing great so far.
And they hope this can translate to success on the field.
We really want to win, but obviously it's just all about the small victories each day.
I just hope that we're successful, regardless of our record, just that we play well in every game, that we try our best. Win-losses, sure, they matter, but as long as we play well and do well, that's what really counts.
Nice save!
This year, I think it's going to be a great year. We're going to learn a lot. We're going to play a lot of great teams. I think that's why we schedule really tough teams. We want to set that bar really high. We want girls who are even looking at Elon to know we're setting the bar really high. We want these girls to be on a big stage very soon. So in turn, I really think that's going to deliver, and we're going to get better a lot faster.
Trying to build a powerhouse program, hopefully, and thinking long term. Really, even those powerhouse teams now think in the moment, and they're just trying to get better every day. And when you start to be able to think like that and live like that, then all of a sudden, then you're racking up some wins.
But the players came to Elon not only for the chance of success, but also to be a part of history as the first women's lacrosse team at Elon.
That was actually one of the biggest pulls for me to come here, to be a part of this team and this experience. You can't, you only have one chance to be the first team.
It's like an honor to be able to be a D1 athlete in a new program, like at a great school.
I'm just coming in hoping that we can make an impact and make a difference even in this first year and make it a memorable one, so that when people are able to look back on us, they can say that the program started strong and it still is strong in the future.